When a caregiver closes the door of a private home, they enter an unsupervised vacuum. There are no nursing stations down the hall, no security cameras, and no attending physicians to call for immediate backup. In this setting, poor reliability or a volatile temperament translates directly into medical risks for a vulnerable client. You cannot assess these risks by looking at a standard job application. A perfectly formatted document and a charming demeanor during a 30-minute interview only show you who the candidate claims to be. Paper cannot tell you if an aide freezes during a sudden medical crisis. A confident smile won't reveal if they arrive late, leaving a family member stranded without help. To strip away the polished facade of the interview, you have to use a mandatory investigative tool, the strategic reference check. Relying solely on a candidate's own account creates a massive liability. Uncovering the true caregiver requires a systematic investigation before they ever step foot inside a client's home. The first absolute rule of this investigation is defining your target. You must speak directly to former supervisors. Peers and personal friends carry inherent bias. A direct manager provides an objective, professional evaluation of the candidate's actual workplace conduct. Once you have the supervisor on the line, you use your primary tactic, open-ended questions. Avoid leading prompts to ensure the manager provides the detailed information. You start by verifying 3 historical facts: exact employment dates, the employee's general attitude, and the official reason for leaving. Providing these facts establishes a baseline of truth. You then compare this data against the candidate's original claims to spot any discrepancies. Establishing this baseline acts as an immediate filtration system. It quickly identifies candidates who falsified their professional history before they can ever even be considered for a placement. With the objective history confirmed, the investigation shifts to behavioral forecasting. You need to probe for traits specifically required in the unpredictable home care environment. You ask, how reliable were they with attendance? In a home setting, a missed shift leads to the danger of missed time-sensitive medications. Next, you ask, how did they handle stressful situations? This is necessary for assessing whether the candidate can navigate cognitive decline, sudden medical emergencies, or hostile family dynamics. Then you demand nuance. Asking the supervisor to identify the candidate's biggest strength and a specific area for improvement forces a realistic profile. Combining these 3 targeted behavioral probes systematically strips away the highly curated persona the candidate presented during the interview. This systematic approach forces the call to act as a predictive stress test for the home care environment. All the verified data and behavioral forecasting culminate in one definitive metric. At the very end of the call, once the facts are gathered, you deploy the final question. Would you rehire them? An immediate, enthusiastic yes from a former supervisor provides the ultimate green light. It serves as evidence of a caregiver's quality and competence. However, a hesitation exposes the flaws the resume hit. A pause, a heavy sigh, or a deflected answer to this specific question serves as a warning sign. This question acts as a final synthesis, funneling previous data regarding attendance, stress management, and baseline facts into one judgment. Strategic reference checks provide the data necessary to verify a candidate's history. This moves the hiring process toward a more evidence-based decision, ensuring the professional entering a vulnerable client's home matches the person described in their application.